Alright. I hear you. Stop freaking out. You guys want a build biology. You want a breakdown. We're going to take a hooligan style today and show you what the car is, what it looks like, what it's doing. You ain't going to be staring at my ugly mug today. We're going to be looking at the car. So, a lot of you have been getting on me like, hey, the hell, man, you didn't put up any videos of the mods that were going on for SEMA. Well, what you need to know about that is it was all filmed. Yep. And the gods that are SD cards decided to go corrupt, which made it kind of impossible to do. Plus, in the SEMA crunch, gotta be honest, SEMA was the priority. It wasn't about getting a video out to you guys. It was about getting to that show, which we did, and it turned out to be a phenomenal success. We got a couple of big things that are gonna be coming, potential huge sponsors, and a couple of big changes that are probably gonna be coming to the build, so stay tuned for that. But let's get into it. Let's see what we added to the car. So we're gonna start from the front. We're gonna go to the rear. We're gonna cover everything in between, okay? All right, so the first thing we're gonna showcase is my badass new front race splitter from MFR Engineering. So this is a single piece. It's mounted to the chassis. It's also mounted to the bash bars. This is aircraft aluminum. The same what other companies are claiming to be lightweight. This is literally a 6-foot box that I got in the mail and picked up and went, is there anything in the box? So we got these guide rods, which very solid, very solid. And this thing did the 19 hours there, and then the 19 hours back, and sat on a showroom floor in Vegas. So one of the biggest things that's about this system that I love is, you see this right here, one of the mounting brackets is actually a tow hook. We had to modify it obviously because I have a giant intercooler. So we had to modify it a little bit. So we can't use it as a tow hook, but other people can. So very sturdy, very sturdy. Obviously you saw the gold wrapped intercooler down there and all the piping. This is, of course, the RIP supercharger system. The reasoning behind all the gold is it's heat reflective. Everybody who watches the channel knows I live in Texas, and in Texas it gets hot, so we need to control heat as much as possible. Next, we will move on into the headlights. So you see these guys right here, Merrick Motorsports, gold anodized inlet tubing. So you see that color? You see that color? You see it? That's what we were going for. Mission accomplished. Okay, so now I'm gonna crack the hood for my aero latches in the carbon fiber hood. Don't get used to this carbon fiber hood because if everything goes right, this will be changing too. Okay, let's open it up. Oh wait, before we even get into the hood, HID swap, okay, from Diode Dynamics. And pull out my cell phone real quick. We will go to the Diode Dynamics app. Boom. And we will click on there. Full halo kit on here from Diode Dynamics. Got to talk to those guys at SEMA. If my phone will, or this camera will ever focus. What are you doing? So full Diode Dynamic halo kit, can change colors. I mean, we can do pretty much whatever we want on here. It's even got a setting where I can have it bumping to music and changing lights like a damn rave. Why not? All right, so under the hood, we got the new Mishimoto overflow tank. It's been interesting. I mean, it looks damn good. It got a little damaged in trying to set up this new plate. And the reason for this plate, RIP has made a new filter system, which resets the valving down here at the bottom instead of through the top, so you actually get a longer life out of the air filter. But for heat dissipation, I'm actually running a Hellcat hood, so when it rains, this rains directly into here. One thing you don't want, for those of you who are new to the car game, is you don't want direct rain into your filter. It's a bad day, especially when you're compressing it, especially when you're sending it directly through the block. Bad day, we don't need to do it. So the big things underneath here that have been switched out from stock, obviously carbon hood, new coolant tank, new filter system, obviously the blower, everything's wrapped. We have the coil packs in, so those are there. And one of the big changes that are coming, if all goes right, is, you know what? I can't even tell y'all that yet. All right, moving on from there, right here. we've got these badass new wheels from Velgen. These are the Velgen VMB5s in satin bronze with the new Brembo swap. Boom. That was a pain in the ass, but hey, they stopped. Can't be mad at it. Then inside, continuing, we got the MFR 4-point roll cage that we had to actually modify because we have a sunroof. We had a couple cut an inch and 3/4, I believe, out of each end of it to get it fit correctly. We have the cipherauto seats, saved a lot of weight. We have the Barton shifter, and we also have harnesses, but I tried driving with the harnesses on for a little bit, and yeah, fuck that noise. I'm not interested. I'll keep the regular seat belts until we're at the track. Obviously, I've always had the Downforce Solutions wicker bill, but here in the rear, here is the special thing. MFR Engineering gave me the first drag diffuser ever in the country for the Challenger. This is actually meant for a Challenger Demon. So, the difference is, you see how there's not all these extra fins? No, there's 2 fins. It's direction of air. We want that air to actually create a area down, or low pressure in the back to actually force this thing to sit down. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. So that's the big thing we're doing right there. So everything else is weight savings. Weight savings, weight savings, weight savings. I'll have a video up here soon showing you exactly how much this thing weighs. And then the other mods, of course, are stickers. Lots and lots of stickers. Plus 5 horsepower, plus 5 horsepower, plus 5 horsepower. Stickers everywhere. So, Valkyrie as she sits right now. You know what? There's something new here too. I'm gonna have to take y'all to the garage real quick and show that to you. From American Racing Headers and Exhaust at SEMA, and he told me he had me a surprise in the mail. So, you wanna sneak? Uh-oh. I don't know if y'all ready for that. Flowmaster Super 10s I have on the car now. We're gonna be running a full H-pipe setup, catback, and this is, I can't even explain the quality here. The welds are gorgeous. The hangers are organized. Like, all the exhaust clamps, like, dude, what? So, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Rip as always. I mean, the one thing about this car is the more race car it gets, the louder it gets, and it's becoming a little bit much for a daily. So there might be a hint. There may be something new coming to the channel. You have to stay tuned and see. Am I going to be a trader and get a V8? Is Valkyrie going anywhere? Kill yourself. Absolutely not. This is my baby. Quality just out the gate, man. What? So we'll have to see here in a few weeks what Valkyrie sounds like when I get all this installed, along with just some more jewelry. Who knows? But hey, detail is just phenomenal. So Nick, I received it, buddy. Thank you. There's your update. Stop yelling at me. Car's gonna be doing a little bit of changing here soon. It's just how it is. This thing changes every few months, I swear, but we got some very big things coming. A lot more weight savings coming. Just keep watching, man. This thing's about to get crazier than I ever expected it to. For those of you who are savvy in the car world, I'll give you a hint. Potential JTB. Stay savage. I'll see you guys in a couple days.
Day in the life of me.